Erica, what's your favorite part of the showroom?
My favorite part of the showroom is probably the wall covering.
No. Which, area?
Sorry.
The wall covering, Erica
the wall
says.
covering.
You want to go sit over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Be cool.
Hashtag mask issues. I'd say my favorite thing about Erica is that she, most days, not every day, right? Everybody has their days, but 95% of the time she's ray of sunshine in the office.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite thing about me? No, I'm just kidding. What's your favorite thing about being at BII?
What's cool about what we do is that space is just space until you put people and things in it, right? It's like that's what brings the life to the space, and I think it's cool that we've expanded out into having like 3form as a vendor, that we have expanding into having different, more than just furniture, but really moving into the idea of FF&E, and that we can supply lighting now, and that we can supply baffles, and that we can supply like cool ceiling features. And it's kind of cool to see how furniture isn't just the chair you sit in, but it's really what can make a space come together. One of my favorite parts about my job is getting to enter first an ugly old building before construction ever happens, then getting to see it in its most raw form as construction's happening, and then getting to see how much the space changes once the furniture enters. When people walk into a space and say, wow, this looks so awesome, most of the time they're talking about the furniture.
I think that's my favorite part as well. It's like there's a box, and then the furniture provides like all of the scale. It's like the only real tactile experience. It's like really what you interact with and what you're touching and what you're like sitting on and feeling 80% of the time, and so it lends to like the true scale. I mean, there's architectural pieces, right, that can be added, but it really helps kind of with what we call legibility design. Like, what am I supposed to use a space for? Where am I supposed to go in the space? I think the interesting thing about you, your background or your degree was in interior design. Right, it wasn't a PM-based thing or a construction-based thing, which I think lends to like a different perspective than most project managers might have.
I like to think that I notice things that maybe a normal PM or someone with a project management background might not notice because of my design background. But then I also think I have that respect level for the design to say just because it functions properly doesn't necessarily mean that that's the right way to do it. Then also, like you're saying, to be that liaison, because I think why I love what I do and why I kind of stepped away from design is because I felt like in design, you're like designing things and then you give them to someone else to actually make happen, and that's the part that I didn't like. I like to actually make it happen and see it happen.
Yeah, I'd say in many ways you're kind of like a liaison between the design element, design kind of showroom planning element, and the implementation and actual execution piece.
Yeah.
So it's making sure that everything that got designed or planned gets executed the way that we planned it would happen.
Yep.
What's something that you think is unique or interesting about the BII team or the relationships of the company or whatever that people might not normally see?
What's really cool is that we're all really comfortable with each other. Pretty much everybody here would say that we can really be ourselves, and I think there's so much value in that, and to work somewhere that you can really be yourself, and to work with a team, like as a customer, to work with a team who's really genuine and really has your best interest in mind, and that is like stoked about your project. I think that's pretty cool.
In many cases, Erica's also our in-house DJ.
It's true. The best thing we ever got was the Yuma. Uma?
Is that your favorite Hayworth product?
I don't know about favorite, but it's definitely in the top 5.
Favorite Hayworth chair, go.
Poppy?
Favorite Spotify Friday playlist?
Well, I'm kind of into this. It's called, what is it called? Happy Folk.
Let me see it.
Twin Forks.
Happy Folk.
Happy Folk. Oh, you want to see the playlist?